Welcome to another video. Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Dallas, Texas, USA. Yes, I'm a long way from my home of Blackpool in England, and the reason why I'm here is because we've got a total solar eclipse happening right here on Monday, April the 8th. Now, I'm filming this video on Saturday the 6th of April, so we've got a couple of days before the eclipse. Now, unfortunately, the forecast for the eclipse on Monday the 8th is not that favourable actually for Dallas, and if it is clear, we'll get to see 4 minutes of totality right here over the city of Dallas. Imagine that, the moon blocking the sun for about 4 minutes. But if the weather's not that great, I might need to go out of town and head somewhere else where the weather's a bit better. I don't know. I hope I don't have to do that, but I might do. And I have actually been to Dallas before as well, by the way, yeah, so I'm not coming here cold. And I've also been to South Fork Ranch. Yes, South Fork Ranch. That's where Dallas, the TV show, was based. And South Fork Ranch is in an area towards the northeast of Dallas called Plano. And I will be doing that in a separate video, so stay tuned to my channel to see how South Fork Ranch looks today. And I'll tell you something else about Dallas as well. What's it famous for? Well, the shooting of JFK, the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And you know where that happened? You see that building there, right behind me, that brown building? That's the former Texas Book Depository. And just in front of there is Dealey Plaza. And just down there, that's where the road behind that, can you see that that white sort of curved building down there? That was where the president was taken out. We're going to take a look at that. In fact, it'll be one of the first things we see on this video. Yeah, they've got a good public transport system here in Dallas. Check it out. Look at that there. Isn't it fancy? Yeah, anyway, I think we're going to be checking out over here. First, we're going to be checking out that famous spot here in Dallas. Let's head down. There's loads of people. Oh, let's check it out, shall we? So I'll just head down from this multi-storey car park, and some cracking views from up here. And here's another thing. You know, in Blackpool, all our multi-storey car parks have suicide barriers all the way around them. Not here, look at that. You have a perfectly clear view of the city from the top of here. But I'm going to head down now onto ground level, and we'll check out the Book Depository and Dealey Plaza. Okay, so here we go. I'm just coming down the steps, getting a bit of exercise in. And I'm coming out now into downtown Dallas again. Oh, I'll tell you what, the weather's a bit different to Blackpool as well. Look at this sunshine. Check out these blue skies. We've got highs of about 76 today, a little bit less than it was yesterday. It was about 85 yesterday, a little bit cooler. So here we are, there's loads of people around here, you know. It must be pretty big for tourists, Dallas. We're just having to cross this railroad here, or tram track, whatever you want to call it. There's a view of downtown there, yeah. I'll just give you a look the other way. There's a quite fancy bridge over there as well. Yeah, in the distance, I might have showed it just before. I was at the top of that car park there, by the way. I was just up there, yeah. Dallas Holocaust and Human Rights Museum. That's actually just across the road there, that building there. That's that museum. Anyway, I'm going to head to probably the most famous spot in Dallas first. Let's check that out first, shall we? Get that out of the way. So this is the back of the 6th floor museum at Dealey Plaza. As you can see, there's loads of people around. Yeah. There you go. JFK over. Okay, now I've actually already been in the 6th floor museum. When I visited Dallas in 2008, I actually went in there, so I don't need to go in there. So what I will do is I will show you the site of the assassination. We'll head over that way and we'll check it out, shall we? I bet there's going to be loads and loads of people there. It's really busy. So like I say, it's a Saturday as I'm filming this. We've got a couple of days before the eclipse, and the weather for the total eclipse is not looking that great. Tomorrow's looking brilliant, Sunday, but Monday, they've got high clouds, but we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Anyway, at least we can do this for now. Oh my goodness, just look at all these people. I'm just about to cross into Dealey Plaza now. You know, when I came last time, we must have come on a quiet day because there was no crowds like this when I came last time. My goodness, it was nothing like this, I'm telling you. We must have caught them on a quiet day, but you see this road here now, this is where the motorcade came. It came sweeping down here, this way, and as I make my way down, we will see there's an X marks the spot where it happened. Now there's a couple of X's there. Can you see that? There's a couple of X's there on the road. Oh, I can't believe it. And you know, there's loads and loads of people doing like talks, talking to people here, giving their version of the events. What do you make of it? Yeah, it's got to be one of the biggest conspiracy theories going. And this, I believe this is the grassy knoll, isn't it? This is the grassy knoll. Let's go to the grassy knoll. Okay, thanks. I am now stood on the grassy knoll. Check it out. Okay, so I am here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm stood on the grassy knoll. Now, some of the conspiracy theorists say that there was a shooter behind here. Some of them say that there was a shooter in a storm drain. The shooters all over the place. So the official story is a little bit hard to believe. Yeah, if you ask me, it's a little bit hard to believe. But I'm going to put a link in the description to a YouTube video by a guy called Francis R. Collins, and the video is titled "Everything is a Rich Man's Trick." Now you can look at that and decide what you want. You know, you don't have to believe everything he says, but he comes up with a lot of good points, and it's a good video to watch. It's like a documentary film, and he goes through a lot of conspiracy theories. He goes down a lot of rabbit holes. You can watch it, take what you want for it. I'll put a link in the description. Check it out and let me know what you think. I can see another X on the road there. Can you see that? Another X on the road. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go across the road over there, and then, so busy. I'm going to head over there and we'll have a look on that side. You know, I think the umbrella lady was stood on this side, wasn't she? The famous umbrella lady. I can't remember what it was about her, unless you think that she shot him. I don't know. I don't know, but there's so many conspiracy theories. Are they conspiracy theories though, really? They're not conspiracy theories if they're true, are they? So anyway, let me know what you think. I'll just turn the camera around. Now, after the shooting happened, the motorcade sped down there underneath the Stemmons, I think that's the Stemmons freeway down there, sped down there and took him to the hospital, and then he ended up getting taken out on a plane, and yeah, that was it. That was the end of him. Okay, I'll head back across again. I just want to take a look up here. There's loads and loads of people up here in that sort of white building up there, and loads of people going around talking, tourists, giving their stories. There's another bit of an embankment here as well. There's plenty of places where, you know, they could have had someone set up to shoot. That hotel over there, is that the it's a fancy hotel, isn't it? You can see that on the start of Dallas. Yeah, I think it's the Renaissance or something. I might be wrong. It's got that big fancy tower there. Anyway, let's have a look up here, shall we? Well, there certainly were plenty of places to hide and then make a getaway as well. Look at all these people, look at all these books here, look, conspiracy, look.
If you guys are interested in the Kennedy case, you cannot do better than this book. There's never been another one.
So many different
We'll be here today.
stories. Anyway, let's have a look through here, shall we? Let's have a look in this building here. Guy here who's doing paintings. Look at that. That might have been the last picture of him alive there. Oh, it's a bit windy today. The leaves are blowing around. Oh, it's gone in my eyes. Anyway, we're now in this white building and we're getting a view from the back of the grassy knoll. There's a plaque down there dedicated to JFK. And you know, you do need to be careful if you come here to Dallas and you visit this site here. There's so many people giving their own stories. And I have to warn you, they're not doing it for nothing. So if you get grabbed by anyone and they start giving you what they think, they might ask you for money, because no one does anything for free around here. So I'm just warning you, and every person has their own take on what happened. Well, I hope I've shown you enough of Dealey Plaza and the famous grassy knoll there. I've just come round the back now to the parking lot of the 6th floor museum, and it's actually sold out today, so I wouldn't have been able to go in today anyway, so it's probably a good thing that I've already been in there before. I think it was 2008 when I was here last time. So there you go, that was that famous site. Yeah, I'm just round the back of that white building there. Oh, we've got a train. Look at this train here. Check it out. Look at that big train there. Wow. That's a proper American train, that one, isn't it? Wonder how long it is. Tell you what, it's making the right racket, and it's so busy around here as well. I'm glad I didn't park here. I parked just down the road, where it's a lot quieter than here. Yeah, but it costs $10 all day, so that's not too bad, is it? Cheaper than Blackpool. Okay, so let's head away from Dealey Plaza, and I want to head over there. I want to check out that building there. We'll see a bit more of Dallas, and I'll start with that building. Looks quite fancy. I'll just give you one final look round, starting with the museum there, the former book depository. So I'm going to head up this way now and check out what that building is there. Go and check it out. Am I allowed in? It's probably shut today. Whatever it is. Oh no, the old Red Museum is permanently closed. It was a museum. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Can you see anything inside? Look at that. It's quite fancy, doesn't it? Pity we can't go in. Well, that was a bit of a disappointing. This massive building here, red brick building, the old Red Museum, is closed. I wonder why. I wonder what it was originally, if it was something else. It's probably not as old as it looks though, I bet. Yeah. Anyway, let's go and check out the rest of Dallas.
Oh yes, they knew each other well. They knew him and the apartment.
Well, I found a plaque round the other side of the building. It's the old red courthouse and it was completed in 1892. There you go. So that's what this building used to be. You know, everywhere you look round here, there's someone talking to a group of people. There's another guy here in front of this. I don't know what is this? John? Oh yeah, it's a JFK memorial. I could just see the name inside. Strange looking memorial this, isn't it? Let's have a little look inside, shall we? Can you hear that train? There you go. It's a bit of a strange memorial, that, isn't it, really? A bit ugly, if you ask me. I've actually seen the Eternal Flame as well at Arlington Cemetery, JFK's memorial there, yeah. That's in Washington DC. What do you think of that? It's a bit of a monstrosity, really, isn't it? But it was built in the 60s, so there you go. Anyway, let's carry on. I'll tell you what, there's some noise going on here in Dallas. I've got some roadworks going on here behind me. Imagine working in this weather. Mind you, at the moment, it's not too bad. There's quite a breeze, and it's only about, what, 70 degrees or something like that, so it's not too bad. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely madness as well on the road. There's a lot of road rage going on in downtown Dallas. Anyway, I've just spotted a McDonald's, and I think I'm ready for a McFlurry or something like that, because I've been walking around, and in this heat, I'm definitely ready for something cold. I think I've just found the local beer monsters round here and these bus shelters here. Anyway, check out this McDonald's, isn't it fancy? And if you want to see me visit some other fast food places, keep watching the channel, because I'll be visiting as many different fast food places as I can. Oh my God, I've got this McFlurry, and look at the size of it. My goodness, they don't do small portions over here, do they? Sorry about that flickering, by the way. It must be the lights in here. You know, Dallas is actually quite a nice downtown. It is a really, really nice downtown. We've got a fountain here. We've got another square here with a fountain. They look like apartments there, don't they? I wonder how much it is to live in downtown Dallas. That's a fancy car there, isn't it? Look at that there. Wow, I wonder what that is. Anyway, where am I heading now? Should we head down this way? I'm a man without a plan. That part was called Civic Garden, by the way. I'll tell you something else as well, they've got plenty of trees as well. Hey, Blackpool Council, are you watching? Yeah, so this road is Main, and I think I found where all the trendy bars are and bistros down here, yeah. Main. They've got a big advert over there. Solar eclipse weekend. Yeah, there'll be a lot of places trying to make a load of money out of the upcoming eclipse. Well, the weather forecast so far is not particularly brilliant, but hopefully it won't be too bad that we won't see the eclipse. I know one thing, it certainly will go dark for about 4 minutes on Monday, and a lot of people might not be aware of that, and they'll wonder what's going on when everything goes dark. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's some fancy buildings over here now. We're definitely in the trendy bit now. Oh, look at that building down there, look, wow. Down. Right, it's a bit of a party atmosphere here. Look at this country we've got out as well. Lots of places to eat. Got stalls here. Look. There you go. Quite lively now, isn't it? Check out that old building over there. Old, new. Oh, I can hear sirens. It's kicking off in Dallas. I think it was a fire truck that was making all that noise. Anyway, there are a couple of cop cars just behind me. I think I'm in the place now where they've got some posh clothing shops. There's one over there looks right fancy. Is it one of those places where if you have to ask the price you can't afford it? This is a nice old building on the corner. It's called the Wilson Building. Someone listen to the sound system in that car there. That Mustang, my goodness. I can actually feel the bass from here. It's actually coming from that Jeep there. Yeah, what a sound system, wow. So I've made it up another block now and there's another party. Wow, isn't Dallas lively? Look at this. Another party in another square. Wow. Just think what it's going to be like on Eclipse Day. You think it's busy now? Wow. You know, after this short walk around, and I have been to Dallas before, I am actually quite impressed, and there's a lot of life about the city, as you can see. They've got a little train going round now for the kids as well. Anyway, it's actually quite windy as well today. I might have mentioned it before. It doesn't feel too bad. I know it's still fairly early in the day. It might heat up a bit later on, but that breeze is quite nice. Anyway, I'm just going to do a bit of shopping now. I need some bits from a trip and then I'll carry on with this video. So I'm back out again now and I'm making a bit of a circle of the downtown area and I've just found another park. Look at this. Hey, this is quite spanky, isn't it? Look. Hey. They've got some nice trees in here. Look at this. So I'm just coming up to Elm now, Elm Street. In fact, Elm Street is the street that goes through Dealey Plaza where the assassination happened. Yeah, so this goes all the way right at the top end here. And that's a Majestic Theatre there, look. There's a few, we're back in that area again now where they've got the trendy bars. But look at this theatre here. I'm going to go across the road and show you. Check it out, Majestic Theatre. Here in Dallas. That's a grand old building, isn't it? You know, that skyscraper there with the dome on the top has got to be the ugliest looking skyscraper I've ever seen in my whole life. Comerica. It should be ashamed. down Elm Street and a bit manic round here now. Look at that, we've got an eating area just up onto the road there. So if I carry on all the way down here, I'll get back to Dealey Plaza. They've got huge adverts on the buildings here as well. Anyway, just across the road is the National. That's just wicked. I've just taken a bit of a detour to the right, just a nip up this way. The trams are quite fancy, aren't they? Check it out, they've got a trolley car as well. Reminds me of San Francisco now. Dakotas, raising the stakes since 1984. Looks like that place is underground. Yeah, there's a lift shaft there. What about that? I bet it's not cheap in there. Okay, so I'm now making my way back towards where I started. I've come around a little bit. I'm just by this, there's like a massive radio or TV tower there. Look, that's quite a feature here. I think it's Fox that own that. And yeah, so what do you think of Dallas? I think it's actually really lively. I mean, it might be more busy than normal to do with the eclipse because they're getting ready for the big eclipse on Monday and they've probably got a lot more people here than usual. But I'll tell you what, I'm actually quite impressed. And when I came last time, I didn't see this much of the city. And you have to say, with all the people and the atmosphere and the trees as well in little parts, it's got a lot going for it, Dallas. I can see a guy talking to himself over the road. And another thing about Dallas as well, it's nowhere near as bad as some other American cities, particularly Houston, just down the road. Houston is really bad for crime. Yeah, and I've struggled to find, you know, some quite rough spots here as well. I have. Yeah, it's actually quite tidy. I think that's a local beer monster just over the road there. Yo Ranch Steakhouse. And just up there, they've got a sign, Paramount. I wonder if they've got studios here. Anyway, I'm just going to nip through this parking lot and we'll be back on that main road again. Getting back in the trendy area again now. Mind you, I just saw a woman smoking a crack pipe on the corner just before. Wow. Look at this place over here. Wild Bill's Western Store. Maybe I should go in and get myself a Stetson, what do you think? Yeah, it's quite lively around here. Anyway, it's now just coming up to 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm going to head back to Dealey Plaza and we'll wrap this video at Dallas up. Okay, so I'm now back on Elm again, and just up here is the entrance to Dealey Plaza, pretty much where we started the video. Well, we've still got the big crowds here. We're just coming up to the junction now. This is where the cars come and go down and round that bend, and this is where the motorcade came, although the motorcade didn't come down this road, it came from there and then it turned to the left. So here's a look at the other side of the 6th floor museum, formerly the Texas Book Depository. I want to touch it, I never touched it before. I always like to touch famous buildings. Let's go and touch it, shall we? Here we go. There you go. I have now touched it. And as you can see, it's still pretty busy around here. I've got to get past this crowd here and see if I can get back over to the grassy knoll. Here we go. So that was Dallas. What do you think? It wasn't an exhaustive tour of the city, but I had a good look round, and I started right here at the famous grassy knoll where JFK was assassinated. Do you believe the official story? Check out that video link in the description. Goes down a few rabbit holes, but it's worth a look anyway, and draw your own conclusions. Anyway, I've finished up back here on the grassy knoll, and it's still just as busy as what it was this morning. So what do you think to Dallas? Let me know in the comments. I think it's a really, really nice city actually. Yeah, there's lots going on, lots of people here. It might be a bit busier than normal because of the eclipse coming up on Monday, but it is a lively city, and it's nice and clean as well too here in the centre. Anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.